Hey viewers, my name's Cara. We are back with episode 4 of The Dark Path. I have changed the layout a little bit. We're gonna try stretching the game to fill the rest of the space. As of this recording, episode 1 of this playthrough is posted, and my camera is smaller, and there is black space on the screen, and oh well. And episode 2 has already been edited, and it looks the same. I've already recorded episode 3, obviously, because this is episode 4, but I haven't edited that one yet, so maybe I'll go back and change how things look in episode 3 as well. You'll know that because that'll already be out before this one, but now we are on episode 4, and I realized that I was so excited. The first 3 episodes were recorded in the same weekend. I was so excited to just play the game that I never introduced myself and said, "Hi, my name's Cara." So that's who I am. If you've made it this far and didn't already know me from my other channel, I am a huge fan of this game. Let's go ahead and get into it. I think I'm actually going to save in a new save file after this as well, because it occurred to me, just in case anything like gets messed up, I should probably save them in different saves. So, okay, here we are. I did not remember being here. I've gone back and edited part 1 and 2, so now I'm like there in my head. I have to get back into here. Where are we? What's going on? So we're in the cafe. Have we examined this table already? Okay, so I have also reminded myself, oh yeah, this is where we found another SIM card in there, but we can't get anything else here. I reminded myself while I was editing that the cursor does not always change. We can look out here. We can see our car. The cursor doesn't always change when you can click on something. So, like, okay, that's both to the same thing. We can't, like, pick up that pen. In the first game, I zoomed in on this crossword puzzle, so you could actually do it. It is a solvable puzzle. So that's fun. But none of these are things that we can pick up anymore. My cats are being really rambunctious in the background. You'll probably hear them scratching things, jumping around. They're playing right now. And of course, as soon as I sit down to record, they're like, "It's time to play and get up to mischief." So, you know. Here we have this board we've looked at before. We just read it. Okay. So we are, let's actually look at what's in our inventory. So we have all of our basic stuff. We have these IDs. We have this pendulum. Y'all, I edited part 2 today, and I made the thumbnails for part 1 and 2 before I edited part 1, or uploaded part 1. And I just want to say, this pendulum, I was able to key out the black and put it in the thumbnail for episode 2. I'm so proud of that thumbnail. I'm so glad that it worked. I wasn't sure how it would work with this image on black, but it looks so good. I have to geek out about that for a minute. I'm so pumped about it. We have a horseshoe, we have this map, we have our lead pencils, screwdriver. We have to figure out how to connect the MP3 player, or what we're supposed to do with the MP3 player. If not, just get it connected with the signal. I want to check out more with the signal because I also reminded myself through editing that when we clicked on this before, we didn't have a video transmission signal. So we might now, but I'm gonna wait 1 second while I finish getting my bearings. We have this prayer wheel, rune stones, we still have hand wipes, we have Mia's hair clip, we have another SIM card. Okay, so we have to go in and look on the laptop at another SIM card. Let's go back out here and see if there's anything that I just didn't, like, click. And yes, you can hear my mouse clicks. I realized that. I could sort of turn it down somewhat in editing when I'm not talking, but I didn't. But I think that's helpful because you can't, like, see on screen when I'm clicking. So maybe it's helpful for you to know just how often and how many places and where I am actually clicking. Like up here, why can we zoom on the bell? Why? So we found a SIM card here as well, and this is automatically going to the down arrow, which means I can't click anything down there. Nothing, okay. But like, going back to the backpack and finding like Mia's hair comb and that other thing in the backpack, I was like, did I not click on that before? So now I'm thinking that I just neglected to click on things if the cursor didn't change, or I didn't notice that it changed into the regular pointer, and so I thought it wasn't anything. This is the puzzles from game 1, but we can't like zoom in and do them, which is kind of sad. I want to do that. We could look at this before. We did that. We've got the power effigy. Can't click on any of these. That has a down arrow, so that'll take us away. Like that. Clicked too fast. We can look at this one. It's artwork. Yeah. Okay, so nothing there that we missed. Get well soon cards. Is there anything else? No, wait a second. Aha! See? I didn't go up here before. I didn't notice. It started here, and they've crossed out all the monoliths, the standing stones. I don't love that they did that. That's like kids' artwork from a class that used to be there, but I get it. I get it. I'm playing a video game. This is their lives. There's no pamphlets anymore over there. We can't get to that. That opens. All right, so let's pull out the phone and check this thing. I wanted to see, now that we've like started the transmission supposedly. Hello? Okay, sorry. I was having trouble getting to the menu. Do we have oh my god. Okay, we have video transmission here now. So we've got this weird back and forth video. Is that all we got? How long is this gonna go? I don't love this. Is this just on a loop? All right, we're gonna be done with that. So that's what shows up with our video transmission now that that's connected. Great. Awesome. Fun. So glad we did that together. Okay. So the only way we can get out of here is out through the kitchen, the office. There's nothing else over here. Nothing else right here. No, just want to make sure everything. Can't get the pens. We got something out of here already before. Okay, nothing up here. We already did this. We got the light. There's like a dustpan right there. Can't get to it. Oh. That's the same thing. The cutting board here with the note. There's all these notes from... Wait a second. Okay, no, that was just that. Okay. That's what I mean. I'm not always noticing when the cursor is changing, so I'm not sure if I'm missing things that I could be clicking on. We don't know yet what the microwave is for. We hooked up the microwave. We had to do this wiring thing, but we don't know what we need to microwave yet. So there's that. Just keep it in mind. Turning this way doesn't get us in front of that. Can't get over to the fuse box anymore. That was a thing in the first game. All right, and then we're out here. Garbage cans. Wait. Is that just the door? Yeah, okay. Sometimes the area of influence is so big that it's confusing. And yet the pendulum thing took me like 20 minutes and it didn't like make any sound to indicate that you were getting closer. It only made a sound on the exact spot, while so many other things, like the cursor changes when you're not even on top of the thing. Like, come on. Okay, so what else should we do here? I feel like every time I end an episode, it's like I want to end on something that we have figured out. So we're always ending on something. And then I'm like, that means when we come back, we can do a thing. And then it's like, nope, actually don't know what we're doing here. So where can we go? We need to figure out the transmission thing. What do we do with the MP3 player? Let's put the other SIM card in the laptop. That will make the most sense right now. I think we're gonna go this way, but I'm just checking. What was that? Oh, just a leaf. A leaf falling, I think. Yeah, okay, we just go forward. So Ollie is like behind us, by the way. Jump scare. Ollie is like taken over by the plants because Mia, who's currently possessed by Babin, got him. See, like that. That didn't look like it was going to take us the same place, but it did. There's also stuff in the garage we have to get, but we don't know how. We don't know how to get the glasses yet. I feel like we need a magnet, but I don't understand what that thing is on the workbench that we can pick up. Like, it looks like a skewer of some kind. Like, we have to have something else. I don't know. I'm very confused. Let's go back to the office. Is there anything else I can do in here right now? I can look at this door. I can just see through to the main area, which was where we just were. So I don't think that does anything other than show us the area. We can't scratch off the tickets. We already looked in here and got the thing. Yeah, we got the pencils out of here, so there's nothing there now. There's not like a second thing. That's this. Okay. Yes, I will take that opportunity to take a breath. So, like, in here, right? We picked this up. I don't know what to do with it. This button crashed it back down, even though it looks like it should, like, open or close something. It crashed it down. So are they, like, wired wrong? No, that takes it down nicely. Just the third button does something else. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, this is new. I didn't know that before. So we need something there. Is it also the screwdriver? No. Is it the horseshoe? I don't think we need any of the metal items for anything other than the metal offerings later, but you never know. Torch, rocks, match. Hand wipes. Worth a shot. I don't know. The hair clip. Prayer wheel. No. Okay, that's locked. It's getting caught on something. That doesn't do anything. Not for that. But we can't reach it now, I don't think. Oh, well, the key is probably... We need this key to open that, but I can't get the key. I don't want to just drop it again, but yeah, when I pressed that button before while it was up, it crashed it down. It's recorded. You've seen it in the previous part, so I don't have to do it again. I don't want to do it again. But see, like this, we can pick this up. So it seems to imply... Is it a knitting needle and that's string? Because it seems to imply we need something here. We're gonna put something there and then use that on it. But I don't know what it is that we will need. It's not hand wipes. Je ne sais pas. Okay, and then over here, this opened... No, this I think turned on the power for us to use the winch. Can't do anything here. This just turns us. This brings us back to the workbench. Nothing on the shelves. That turns us to the side before I'm ready because I'm clicking too fast. Okay. The ladder is not a thing, so we can't get up above where we were in the last game unless we get to it a different way like we did before, but that ladder is busted. And we can't get through here yet as far as I know. We could try it now, but I feel like probably not. No, we need a tool to get out here. What kind of tool could we need to get out? Are we using the slingshot at something again? No. Okay. Well, I think I have my bearings a little bit more now. Let's go fly a kite. No, let's... This looks like it should be something, but it's not, so I wonder if that's gonna become something later. This has a thing behind it that we used to fix the microwave. Don't know what we have to do with that. Ollie is right here. Hey, bud. Alright. We're working on helping you out. Here's the quoit. The laptop is in here. Is there anything else on this? Hello. Is there anything else on this screen? No. We are here in the quoit again. I was thinking, oh, I need to make sure that I clicked on these bags too since I found something in Mia's. But then I noticed while I was editing and watching everything back that I did click the bag before. So I was like, whew, okay, at least I did click that bag and actually nothing happened. So, okay, that's just the down arrow. We have that book in our inventory as well. We've already read that. Go back to the previous part if you want to see that. Sleeping bag, backpack. Nothing here. We've read these. That's all that is. Sitting on tires, looks like. Alright, so let's get our next SIM card in here. These are all the videos we already have. We got one new one. Plus, well, this one is the one that was in our phone. So this is the new one that we just got. A shoe.
Serious about this Mia then?
This is Ollie? The way that was delivered sounds like not talking to Mia, but about her. I did say that the third wish didn't seem like it was actually from Mia. Because I think Mia would have wished to get her brother back, or to talk to her brother. What? Okay. So is there one more clip? This last one doesn't have the symbol on it that the other ones had behind. Oh. Maybe there's just an extra spot so that we're able to move them around to reorder them. So you're serious about this Mia then? I guess that could be talking to Mia, but that seems like weird sentence structure, right? It didn't sound like, so you're serious about this then, Mia? It was, you're serious about this Mia then? Which sounds like either talking to Ollie because Ollie has a crush on Mia, or someone else targeting Mia. Like, you're serious about this Mia girl being the one we want to go for? You know? Okay, and then this is the same clip as what
Ollie, get in here.
we see on our
Something's wrong
phone.
with Mia.
Yeah, that. That's some fun, weird editing. I bet they had a lot of fun with that. And then here, they're burning this. That seems like it might be after this new clip that we just got. And is that early on? And whose boots are those?
And there you go. Last one. See, Mia, I am a believer.
Okay. Knocking on someone's door. Oh, this is the farmhouse door because then he gets the key and lets himself in. And then it's in this room. Then it's in the farmhouse. Oh, we didn't try looking for that key when we were there. And then this is spray painting on the walls.
You're obsessed with it.
Sorry, I'm just leaving the cursor in the middle of it. And whose watch is that? I mean, this is Gus. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, these are Gus's clips. And then there's Mia drawing on the floor, Mia reading out of the book, Mia being possessed. Alright, so I think... Oh, okay, so I can't move it all the way to that end slot, actually. It won't let me. So these three, I'm pretty confident, happen at the end. I have a feeling... this might be closer. I don't want to make it into a movie yet, because we're not sure. But let's play it straight through and see.
So you're serious about this Mia then?
Somebody wearing camo. Is this our WW anonymous guide? Is this White Wicca? Is this Ollie? Is it Emma? I don't think so. I don't think Emma's wearing those shorts. But I don't know. Alright, so they're picking these up. Okay, that's him, like, going out to do the leafleting. So does this happen first, maybe? What was that last bit? Hang on. Stop it.
So you're serious about this Mia then?
hang on. And then here. No, this one, I want to see that. Okay, then the book is back there. Alright, I don't know. We might not have enough information yet about whether that's all accurate. We can't look in the recycle bin, but I'm guessing that means this is in the recycle bin. It's this creepy one. That's Gus. Mia. Ollie. Ollie's shoulder. Ollie's. Close up, close up. Gus. Ollie. Mia. So Ollie doesn't wear a watch. We can't see Gus's wrists, so we can't see his watch in these photos. This is the farmhouse. Picture of the farmhouse in the farmhouse or somewhere. Symbols on the walls. That. Okay, go back to the desktop. Oh, our video transmission. I forgot there was a video feed on here too. Is it gonna be weird and creepy? I don't like horror stuff related to eyes. Okay. This is just normal creepy. It's like a contact. Okay. Is this a live feed? Is this just a looped live feed? We're meant to believe that she's just staring. Look at that eyeliner. Okay. Is this how we're gonna know if she's like ever not there? Oh wait, it's different now. This is also kind of from a different angle. Okay. Whoa, that was a really weird effect on the elbow. Ooh! Okay, so it's different every time we look at it? Okay, and then back to the eyes. Okay. Are there any new emails? No. And then nothing. Did we look at all of this? Oh my gosh. Okay, we never even got around to this. I was gonna say, I remember there were some things that I didn't click on in the Dark Path website that I wanted to go back to, but we never even finished going through to the local websites. Guys, what was I doing in part 1? Okay. The Cornish Messenger. Get all the latest local news as text alerts to your mobile. Occult graffiti is the work of Witchwood youths. Villagers in Witchwood claim that the recent increase in occult activity, which includes strange graffiti, is the work of a local occult group who refer to themselves as the Dark Path. Read these Cornwall stories. Oh wow, they're actually all different. CCTV caught the horrific murder of Reg Emmett and his family just arriving in Cornwall for a holiday. That's from the first game. Signed in as Goth Girl M. Okay, Mia. I see you. Barrow Hill incident 10 years on, still no answers. Local people claim the horror that plagued the Barrow Hill area 10 years ago will happen again. No one knows what really happened. It was a media and news blackout, said local DJ Emma Happy? Her name is Harry, excuse you, Emma Harry, whose dog Wincy lost its life on the autumn equinox 2006. The land, the hill, moors, and woods are ancient. We really don't know who or what ancient people worshipped. Local advert. Okay, this is an ad, which is what the other website is that was visited. So this ad got clicked on. Okay, wait. Home? Okay, it's this home, not the website home. Occult graffiti plagues village. I guess that's that. All-terrain bikers. Okay, it's gonna change this. All-terrain bikers claim Barrow Moor is biggest challenge yet for 2012. Cornwall cyclists are to brave the austere Barrow Moor as part of the 2012 All-Terrain Challenge. It's an old, unknowable landscape, according to a member. Some even say it's haunted. And then service station is a dark haven, says White Witch. Old Barrow Hill service station is a dark haven, according to Witch. Elsie Prestige, a White Witch, claims the disused service station is now a haven for goths and the dark arts. An occult gang is thought to inhabit the old cafe, motel, and surrounding woodlands. Why would Elsie be saying that, though? Interesting. Also, so this is the other website, Purine Balance. Sensations, nature, power. Is this tea? What is this? Oh, it's tea. Sensations. Oh. Focus. Oh, and it's purple, like in The Sims, for focus. Restore. Energize. Invigorate. Sedate. Nature. Purine Balance is packed full of fruit and vegetable goodness, celebrating ancient tastes and exotic combinations. All fruit and vegetable juice is sourced from land within 10 miles of purchase place. Local is local. Is this like the fruit juice that we had to blend in part 1? Is this gooseberries and pear? Purine Balance is designed to encourage free thinking and experimentation in your mixing of flavors. Each sachet packs a different power. Some energize, others sedate. Mix and match for various results. Beechnut and barley. Thyme and bittercress. Turnip and bilberry. Tansy and sorrel. Heather and chestnut. Okay. Interesting. Was it a chestnut that we cracked open and got a SIM card out of? Beechnut and barley. Okay, so which one is the... It's that one. Tansy and sorrel is the sedate one. Energize is thyme and bittercress. Yeah. Okay, interesting, interesting, interesting. I think we got everything here on Emma's website. I don't know if the game was supposed to keep playing longer than we did, but it was like frozen, so I closed out of it. But on the Dark Path website, just in case I didn't try clicking around at other stuff. We looked at all those pictures, but I didn't, and we looked at these, but we didn't look at all the missing pictures, so I want to go back there, but yeah, just in case. Okay, so like we looked here and we looked at these photos and I talked about them, but then I forgot to click on any more of these. We didn't go through these pages. Wincy. Again with the terrible font. Emma Harry witnessed what happened to Wincy, her beloved doggie. Emma is a true, honest witness to the lethal power that stalked the landscape back in 2006. She described Wincy being vaporized by a stone. It moved and fried Wincy as she tried desperately to save her friend. Wincy. Ben Kendall. Ben was working at the service station after swapping his normal shift with Maggie. Right, Maggie was sick. We listened to a message from her on the machine that is still there 10 years later. That was a second message that you don't get in the first game. She calls in sick. And so Ben is covering her position at the station. Somebody else was, you know, wherever Ben was supposed to be, somebody else was covering, or so they swapped around. He made a desperate phone call, his very last, to his parents. Unfortunately, Mia, aged 8 at the time. I was wondering this. I was like, was she 7 and now she's 17? If Ben was 17 at the time. So she was 8, so she is now 18. Unfortunately, Mia, aged 8, answered the phone. By the time she passed the phone to her parents, Ben was already gone, never to be seen again. She was on the phone with him when it... Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah, and then we can zoom in. Yeah, this is him in the office. Oh, we couldn't zoom on the Wincy photo. This is the family. Yeah, okay, so this is a clip from the first game, CCTV footage of the stone coming through and, like, hitting all of the members of the family, and it basically turns them into a pile of charred ash. Yeah. The Emmett family, the biggest cover-up of all. The Emmett family from Luton were hoping for a sunny, super holiday on the Cornish coast. Instead of sand, sun, and scampi, they got killed. A tiny clip of the event leaked immediately after, revealing Mr. Emmett being attacked by something indescribable. Yeah. Eesh. And then, who's this? Conrad Morse, okay. An aging archaeologist employed to excavate the ancient stone circle at Barrow Hill. Many, including the Dark Path, believe Conrad is to blame for the tragedy that struck the night of the solstice. It was the equinox, not the solstice. Did he disturb some ancient power? Is the hill cursed? Okay. A little photo of Conrad Morse. Not the solstice. The equinox. Yeah, so as I was going back and editing that part, I realized we never looked at all of those pictures. So we missed some lore potentially there. Go to sleep, my little laptop. Up here, we can look at this. Goshawk Security Solutions. We've talked to them. We could try calling them again, maybe? I don't know if that's available to us anymore. If we click, the camera looks over at us. Over here. There is... Oh yeah, this too. Can't use this here. Yeah, okay, we can clean this off. This is the missing poster. Why was it, like, rusted over? Okay. Do we still have the wipes? We do. Which may or may not mean that we need them again. Alright, this is the This is the missing poster for Ben. Been missing since the equinox. Ben lived in Witchwood with his family. He went missing from his workplace. We have read this because there's an image of it on that website, but now it's cleaned off so we can see it. It's right here. And then we have Mia's belongings, which we've already looked through. We found... Hello? We found something in her shoe before. We can close up on her hoodie. Nothing over here. This thing shows us some symbols when we do stuff here. Let's look back at that, the other thing. When this is up in the corner, this is here, and this one. That one's just music. There's no animal sounds or anything. But I don't know if that matters because when we go to that stone where we already did this part, the symbols that light up are the ones that are on the left side of that note. The ones that are on the left side are this and this and this one, and that's what gave us the pattern of animal sounds before. So huh? I just took things out of it and it gave us a different thing. Whoa. Just looks like a worried person. Is that just what it does when you, like, don't do it correctly? Or just when you take things out? Yeah, okay. But that's the same music, right? That's the same music as when we put in this actual pattern. Okay, so I think the info that we are meant to have is that turtle shape with the labyrinth in it. Okay, but weird! We got a different thing that time. Okay, and then, yeah, we clicked on this. We got stuff out of the backpack. It's not clickable anymore. These are all just the same pamphlet over and over. Nothing else here. There's not like a single pamphlet that has something different on it. This. That's just another one of that.
Gus, give me the phone. Ollie, tell him. It's all my fault. The wishing stones. It was supposed to help. Maybe they could help us. No, listen. There was a chapter in a book, Effigies. Make an offering for each.
Yeah.
Then place the wood effigies.
We've seen this before. I'm just reviewing
The three of us
it.
have our own symbol.
Yes.
Seek them out.
Okay, wait. Once again, I always have the options set and then it seems like it unsets itself. No, it says the subtitles are on, so there's just certain things that don't have subtitles. Let's just go ahead and save while we're here. We're gonna put episode 4 over there in the number 2 slot. Yeah, this is just 2 pages. There's nothing else we can do here. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yeah, no additional. I guess this thing is pretty big. They're just hanging out like way at the front of it. again, amazing that this was here the whole time in the first game. It was just always there behind the service station. I want to go take a look at Ollie again real quick. Yeah, he doesn't have any, like, accessories on, and he's wearing long pants. That's all I wanted to know, what he was wearing that day. SIM card, the transmissions. Does this have anything to do with the laptop? I don't know. Let's see. It doesn't say we need a tool or anything here, but let's just see if clicking on it with it does anything, or if we do this and bring it up. Can we plug it in anywhere? All right, not this. Yeah, I'm wondering if that's not how we know, like, we have to find out how will we know when she's not there so that we can get in the farmhouse. And I imagine she has to be lured away. Here we are again in the woods. Is this? Wow, that's where this is? Okay, we could have found this earlier if we had just been clicking around everywhere. We found this by following the cord, but I didn't realize that this is where it was. We have another error. But it was working before. Monitor digital Northern Hemisphere video AB. But now it's not letting me change it. Now it's not letting me change it. This is a new thing. Okay, now we have an error code. So do we have to go back to Goshawk Security? E847? Because this is not... We can't hook it up to the other thing there. Like, what's this? What's supposed to go there? We need something else. And this, if this is the on switch, then what's this? Another port? This is supposed to be on AB, but it won't let me change it now. That's to the farm. Nothing here, nothing here that we know of. That goes out to the road. That goes back around. Nothing anymore here. We already got it. This is where we got the MP3 player from. Can we look up? We can look up, but does that do anything? Anything up there we have to hit? No, it doesn't come up with like a tool thing. Or even a regular arrow. We can just look up at it. Yeah. here next to the phone box. Okay, that just brings us closer to that again. There's nothing else in here. This, I swear, this is a trail we're gonna go down at some point. But not yet. Also, who parks like this? Like, I would never park like that. And also, this car's been running for hours. With the lights on. Well, I guess it's running. But again, why? And there's nothing more back here that we've missed, I don't think. But how do I know? Till I find the thing. Let's go back into the woods and through the dell. The path is really not straight, couldn't be farther from straight, but I do know it well. That's toward the picnic area. Do we have anything now that could be used in the damn grill to get the glasses out? I don't think so. Is there anything else to do here besides this is where we picked up the horseshoe? That's our way to the farmhouse. I mean, we may as well go to the farmhouse again. See, those symbols that light up are the ones that we needed. Can't go up. Can't turn to the sides once we're right here. And then here's the farm. That's back where we were. This is looking to the side. But there is nothing going on. Yeah, like it's a little dark, so I'm like, is there something I'm not seeing? No. And then this. We got this, we got these. See if I'm too close. Alright, we go here, we see this farm sign. Is that it? Did we pick something up from here before? Or is it just showing us the old farm sign? Oh, we can look up here. More slingshot opportunities, perhaps? Okay, we can look up there. We didn't know that before. hold on. That looks like a path we can go on eventually, maybe. That's our menu. That's back the way we came. This is where we looked before, and that's where she is. Okay. And then... yeah, so we can look here, but then when we look here... Sorry, I'm getting too close. I'm getting so close because I'm getting sucked in. There's new stuff. I forget that, like, I'm on camera. You need to be able to see me in frame. Torch doesn't work. So, but nothing shows up as interactable here yet. So I wonder if that just means there will be something later, but not yet. Our MP3 player. Alright, anyway, let's go closer to here. We never tried that before. Are we supposed to do that and then run to the window? We got something from here before. Another SIM card, maybe? Something that was there? We can't turn to the right or left from right here. Okay, we can get this close. But then if I click in there again, she sees us. No. Okay, so she's still there. She's not budging. Not budging right now. Okay, this is this again. Oh yeah, I should have written that down. Good thing we're back here. Error. E847. Let's go see if that's something that Goshawk can help us with, although, like, part of it is probably that, but it just won't let me do it at all now. And if I had their number written down, we could probably also call them from our cell phone. Well, I don't know. Can we make outgoing calls? No. See, in the first game, you could make outgoing calls from your phone. Seems like we can't do that. So I guess that's not how we're supposed to do it. Back to the quoit, back to the office. No, but we can't. It doesn't let us get close to there again.
You have no new message received. September 22nd.
Hey Ben, I hope I told you I forgot to say. I think I'll be.
Okay, we already listened to that, so I didn't want to do it again. Okay, so we can't call security from the same place. It's not letting us. And we can't call from here. This is the same transmission we can see on the laptop. Good to know. You know, we haven't tried using our compass yet. Is that just supposed to help us find our way, like, around the map? I'm good. I figured that out. But that's just this. Map. We can't get here yet. That's their number. I'm gonna write down the Goshawk security number just in case we find another phone that we can use. We can try the phone box again, maybe. And we can't turn to the side from here. There's gotta be something else going on in here. Well, let's try this again and I'll show you. But... right, we don't want that. We don't need that. We don't need this here. Yeah, so that crashes it down. Which is not what I thought it would do. Can't look up. Can't look up here. Radio. Can't climb on it. Are we gonna knit something? Like what? That looks like an antenna. Wait. The radio?
You're listening to the fabulous Emma Harry on BHR. Harvest celebrations are in...
there a radio antenna we can get somewhere? Alright, we are now doing the thing where we try everything in the inventory. We need a hook. I feel like there is an abundance of things in this garage that we could use to grab these. And yet, nothing. So nothing we can like see down here when it's up that we couldn't before. That's forward, not up, up. Yeah. Nothing there. Doesn't let us turn or open the menu or do anything when this is in our hand. We can only then... Girl, what? How many times did I do that? Now it's a little fishing hook. Oh, and now we can put a magnet on it. A fishing magnet. How many times did I do that? How many times did y'all see me do that? That's what I mean. Some things, it's like, you don't click anywhere near it and it'll go. And then other things, you have to click so precisely. Girl, what? Okay, our lives are about to change. Are you ready? No, I don't think you understand. Take a breath. Our lives are different now. How many times did we do that? Ugh, marron. Alright. Oh, we have to actually actively do it. Oh, I see. It's a perspective issue. Car boot keys. There should not be an apostrophe there, but that's okay. And now, okay, we still have the fishing magnet. I'm gonna get a screenshot of this bish for editing purposes. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay. Keys. Wow, okay, there's a bunch of stuff here now. There's a bunch of stuff. Our lives are different now. Okay. I guess we'll start over here at the left with these photos. Okay. Is this the woman who called on the phone about it being her farm? No, because she said we've never done anything with the land. What's that necklace about? That is some jewels. But that's at the farmhouse. And then this is the same... Is this Elsie? Dusting off stuff? Or is this Agatha? That person who supposedly, like, first came and mussed things up in the 60s. A trowel. Yup. Always good to have. That one is very, very much a diamond. Alright, we've got a book. We've got whatever that is. We've got whatever that is. We've got another book sort of thing. We've got these sort of blueprints, I was gonna say. This is a fossil record. Number 4, number 3, number 2, and number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Spine. I mean, feet. Spine. Knees and elbows. Head. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay. And then this. Oh, yeah, it's Agatha. Oh. I don't know what to read first, you guys. Let's start up at this one. This one at the top. Royal Society Survey. Aunt of Cornwall. Title, Aunt of Cornwall. But it's like, oh, Anthology of Cornwall? A-N-T, period. Royal Society Survey 1854, volume 176 of 350. Wow. Date withdrawn, 13th of January 1965. Reason for withdrawal, research for potential new RS dig in the Barrow Hill area. Signed, Agatha Dunn Harker. Royal Society Survey. All right, we've got some reading to do. Let's just take a look. Okay, it's not long. It's a couple of pages. Let's do it. Antiquities of Cornwall, Royal Society Survey. Barrow Hill. Perched on the edge of Barrow Moor between St. Offal and Sorepoint, Barrow Hill is an area of great archaeological interest, boasting several Neolithic and Bronze Age sites. There's a mention of a Barrow farm in the Doomsday Book, suggesting habitation at some point in the Middle Ages, although no sign of the farm or any sign of was made on the recent visit by this journal. As well as the impressive stone circle which crowns the hill, those are the standing stones from Game 1, there is also evidence of a wider circle surrounding the hill, though many are obscured by Cornish hedge, many of which date from antiquity and Cornish stitch farming. It is impossible at present to state how many significant monuments are present at Barrow Hill. To this date, the hill has been ignored or remains undiscovered by Bond Borles et al., leading this journal to suggest an immediate acknowledgement of the Royal Society. The impression, based on similar sites such as Avebury and Stanton Drew, is that Barrow Hill was once the centre of intense Neolithic activity, with an unknown number of Barrow's grave cairns and cist burials around 4000 BC. Later, in the Bronze Age, 2000 BC, stone circles, dolmens, and megaliths were added to the existing complex of ceremonial structures, creating a place of obvious astronomical or religious focus. It is the concern of this journal that the many treasures that hide beneath the soil will become the target of grave robbers and treasure hunters. It is a small miracle that the Barrows have not been disturbed by farming or industrialization. The Cornish people fear the hill as a place of dark worship and death, which may explain the lack of medieval grave robbing. In nearby Witchwood, the local folklore warns against desecrating the grave of Babin, a character from traditional rhyme thought to be an ancient witch or shaman who dwelt upon the hill. And then in different calligraphy font, it says, Babin sees, Babin knows the eye and ear of owl and crow. In the green she sleeps serene, we live our lives within her dream. To wake the witch, to steal away, you'll be dead by break of day. So it is the eyes of the crow, the ears of the owl. I thought she was saying eyes of the crone. Yeah, eyes of the crow, ears of the owl. Interesting. Let's do the green one next. Celtica, Age of Mystery by Arwen Tregowan. Part of that family. Babin. There's also pages missing. So in this book, there's not as many things that are like multi-page journals. It's all like a spread, and that's about all we get. Babin. Babin is a character from Celtic mythology associated with the woods and valleys of Cornwall. She is the Green Lady of the Woods, the living female form of the growing world, a contradiction to Herne or Cernunnos, who represent male fertility and the strength that binds the material and knowable. Why is she a contradiction to and not a compliment to? Anyway. Legend claims Babin is buried in a hilltop tomb a few miles from Witchwood, a small Cornish village that still celebrates her name in the form of a traditional witch, rather unfortunately. Her image tops spires, weather vanes, as well as warning away evil. A local dish made from wildfowl and stock is named after her, as well as a rather invigorating brew known to rejuvenate the old and sickly. Offers to Babin can include twig effigies, quartz stones, prayers by cairns, or the gift of metal, precious and non-precious, prompting some to believe the Babin myth originates in the late Bronze Age or early Celtic legend, making her a significant figure in ancient history. And here we have, these are the symbols of the metals. We've got a rabbit and a bird of some kind, probably a crow. This sort of looks like she has the eyes of the owl. The spiral goddess with its hands up like that is actually designed by Abby Willowroot, who is a neo-pagan artist who designed that like spiral goddess. So this is a variation on it, but the spiral goddess with this like spiral at the belly and the hands up, that was sculpted by Abby Willowroot. Fun facts. Also, this is page 13. And then looks like the last book here we have to read. Agatha Dunn Harker. This looks like field notes, a journal. Yeah. Well, they got this thing over here, grave goods. Okay, she grave robbing. So I just checked, and for this journal, we do have multiple pages to read through. And since I've already been recording for over an hour, I will save reading this journal for the next part. I'm gonna make myself a note right now, but if we start reading this, we will be here for another, I don't know how long. But since we did get that fishing magnet, I kind of want to go and see if we can get Ollie's glasses from the grill real quick. Like, I'm obsessed with getting these damn glasses. Oh, the trowel probably is for this. Yeah. Okay, hang on. Trowel. No, okay. Because we used a trowel to pry open some things in the first game. Dang it, so we still don't have whatever it is we need to get Ollie's glasses. Can we get anything, this stuff? Will this take this away? Yes. Finally. Okay, Mia Kendall for Ollie Tyndall. Or is that supposed to be an and? That looks like a 4, which looks like Mia would have written it, or that's just Ollie wishful thinking. Why is that a whole hidden thing? Like, we've figured that out. Is that just one of those things that it's like, in case you missed all the other clues, we really want to drive home this point that...
The ears of the owl.
Yes, I hear you. You know, like, they just really want to drive home this point about it. There's nothing on this table. Where's the other thing? The stump. Should we go do the stump now? Let's do the stump, because I don't want to leave you with, you know, we just finally got somewhere in this episode and now we're not gonna do anything with it. That's the quoit. We want, nope, nope. Back, I say. Here, the stump. Huzzah! Oh, this is the little grid for the effigies. Okay. Just make sure that's all of it. Okay, this is the little grid where the effigies are made. It looks like there's some like railroad spikes put in there. Wait, you just click it? I thought we were gonna have to go find some sticks, you guys. Wait, but now it's gone away. Do we have to do it in one go? Is it one of those puzzles? Girl, what? Oh wait, am I silly? Yeah. I'm trying to click on the nails and it's the actual, like, thing that you need to click on. Yeah, okay. I'm over here thinking it's like a, you know, draw the shape with a single line puzzle. No. Alright, so this is the brave one. Can we take it? Oh no, we're gonna need like string or something to tie them together, no? Yeah, we can't just like make it. Oh, that's not it. I'm so silly. It's that. There we go. I'm like, that's it. No, it wasn't. Alright, we got the powerful effigy. So did I draw the other one wrong? Let's consult the book. Yeah, it's just that and then the two ends. I thought I did it right. Are we gonna need all of them, do you think? Do we make all of them? Okay. I guess I just didn't click it in good enough consistency last time. I don't know. Getting our effigies on. So let's see, can we make all of them or just the ones we need for the kids? Yeah, because that would be the angry effigy and that's not coming up. Does that mean we can't do... Is it this? The orator. Yeah. Orator. Yeah, the angry is just an X, right? And then this last one I'm gonna have to write down. Yeah, the angry one. The sly one I'm gonna have to actually draw and then reference for myself because that's the only one that's not really intuitive for me. Like, why are you not working? Oh. There's not a line there. There's not a line here to this one. So we can't make it? Yeah, because I was gonna say even if we rotated it to like face it a different direction, we would still need them at a 90-degree angle. So we would still need one of these long ones, but that doesn't exist. And the short one is not. This isn't working for the angry one. Well, it's probably not. There's not a lot of places to tie that together. Okay, so we were able to make 4 out of the 6, and that might be the only ones that we need. So we have powerful, the orator, cowardly, and brave. And we know that these are supposed to represent the 3 kids, or at least the 3 like members that we know of the Dark Path. I don't really know if if Mia is really supposed to be the powerful one. But I feel like the orator is Emma because she's the DJ, she's the radio host. Sly, to me, might be like Elsie or whoever this White Wicca person is, if not Elsie. Somebody's angry. Lots of people are angry, probably. I don't know. But I am assuming that in the context of all this, that Mia is supposed to be the powerful one. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave this part there because now we have these effigies. I'm not going to go try placing them anywhere yet, but look at them down here. Powerful, brave, cowardly, and the orator. And that fills up the rest of the space in our inventory just perfectly. We have 2 full pages of stuff, half of which we don't know what to do with, some of which we do know what to do with, but it's just not time yet. So I'm going to end this part here. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to keep playing. So you'll see this same situation in the next episode. So far, we are about 6 hours into the game now, with this one being about an hour and a half long as well. So I feel like 10 to 12 hours could do it, which is how long it took me to beat the first game the first time I played it. But I don't know. I also kind of feel like there might be a lot more to this game than it currently seems like there is. But I could easily see there being 4 more hours of this. So at least a couple more episodes after this one. I think we're looking at 6 to 8 episodes in this series, but we'll see. Thanks so much for watching and or listening along. I will see you next time, and we will do more with this. We will read Agatha's journal. It's so exciting. I hope you're having a blast. I am. Until the next one, don't forget to be awesome, blessed be, and goodbye for now.